Hi guys, today we're doing polynomial division. Polynomial division, let's think about this. We have a big old polynomial and we have a binomial here. This binomial could have been anything. Could have been x squared plus 1, x cubed minus whatever. But it gets a little crazy. You already know how to do long division. I'm going to teach you how to do the box method, but backwards. We already know what the box is. So the box, I'm just going to get another piece of paper here. So the box method is when you have, I don't know, let's say x plus 3, x minus 4, and then you set it up to multiply, right? And then you have x plus 3 right here, x minus 4 right there. So we're going to use the box method backwards to do the division, because since you already know what multiplies, we just need to do it backwards to figure it out what goes there. Okay? That's the main idea. Okay, so I started my box right here. The 3x goes here, the minus 2 goes there. The first thing, you are going to start with this term. So that first term goes there. Okay, so you already know that 6x cubed is right there. So you have a 3x right there. What do you need there that multiplies by 3x that gives you 6x cubed? Right, 2x squared. So 2x squared times 3x gives you 6x cubed. You already know that goes there. So now you multiply. This times this goes there. Okay, now the next one. I know the next term needs to add up, whatever that is, needs to add up to negative x squared. We already know from the box method that the diagonals are like terms. So whatever that is, they will add up to this one. I have negative 4x squared. What goes here in this box that when I add, I get the negative x squared right there. 3x squared. Negative 4x squared plus 3x squared, that equals that one. Okay? And then the next question is, what goes here that multiplies to 3x that gives you 3x squared? So just x. X times 3x is 3x squared. Okay. Now you multiply this by this, that's negative 2x. So the next term is the x. So whatever goes there in the diagonal need to add up to negative 5x. I already have negative 2x, so I need a negative 3x right there that add up to negative 5x. So I already have 3x right here, times what gives you negative 3x? Negative 1. Negative 1 times 3x is negative 3x. Now negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. Great. Now, notice that I'm not done. The next one, I need to keep going. The next one, I need something that will add up to the last one. And the last one is this 2 right here. This diagonal need to add up to the last one. So I already have the 2 right there. And whatever I have here, that's going to be the remainder. So I already have a 2 here. I need a 2 there. What goes here? Well, 0. Because 2 plus 0 is 2. Perfect. My remainder is 0. Therefore, my final answer will be 2x squared plus x minus 1. If you want to test it out, this times this times this equals this. Okay, let's do one more. Why not? And I'm going to do the same method. I'm going to use the box method, but backwards. So I have x, negative 4. Just remember, we need to start with the very first one that goes in the very first box. So I have x to the 4th power right there. Okay, I already have x right there, and I know x cubed times x equals x to the fourth power. The next one, the next step, I multiply, I put right there. Okay, so now they need to add to the next term, and the next term is cubed. They need to add up to that. Okay, I already have negative 4x cubed. I need negative 3x cubed, so I need a positive 1x cubed. I already have the x there, so x squared right there. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 4 is negative 4x squared. All right, the next one needs to add up to what? I don't have x squared right there, so you need to set up that spot. I know there should have been a 0x squared right there, but it's not. You need to note this. Okay, so for the x squared, I need to add up to 0x squared. I already have a negative 4x squared right there. I need a 4x squared because they add up to 0. Okay, I already have an x right there. And if I put a 4x right there, that multiplies to 4x squared. Great. So 4x times 4x squared is 4x times 4 is 4x squared. Multiply right there, negative 16x. All right, what's next? I need, the next one is negative 7x. Okay, so I have negative 16x plus what gives you negative 7x? 9x. I already have the x here. I need a 9 there. 9 times x is 9x. 9 times negative 4, negative 36. All right, I kind of ran out of colors here. Okay, so the last one is negative 14, and that's what I need for the next one. We already got down to the constant here, so everything past that stage is going to be my remainder. I already have negative 16 there, so between these two, they need to add up to negative 14. So if I put a 22 right there, negative 36 plus 22 will give me the negative 14 that I was looking for. And I know everything in this column is going to be the remainder. Great. So this is my whole answer with the remainder of 22. How do I write this? So my final answer will be x cubed plus x squared plus 4x plus 9 with the remainder of 22. With the remainder of 22, that goes over the x minus 4 that you're dividing by. So this whole thing is your answer right there. That's all I have for you.